Ow. There's a car
Yes.
going by my house right now.
Oh
But that's
no.
that's completely unrelated to this. It was just very loud. Are you ready to become a demon?
I am super ready for that. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Well,
Like
finally, now you can.
Akihiko style.
Akihiko style.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh God.
God,
How did I completely miss that?
I don't know.
Especially since I made the this isn't a game Akihiko joke twice
Twice.
in two later episodes.
Twice.
Oh boy. It's completely goofing over here.
Wow, buddy. Wow.
Wow, indeed. Anyways, hello, welcome. This is Jared and Al Watch Love Live Sunshine. Episode number 5. The big 5-yo.
I cannot. I cannot.
I'm Jared, that's Lydia.
Hi.
And we are here to talk to you about episode number 5, Yohane Descends.
I'm so stoked to get Gunham Tanaka in our idol group.
She just falls from the heavens.
I mean, yeah.
So this episode begins, apropos of being like, hey, why don't we get a good look at what Yoshiko's doing when she's not at school, where she's just casually doing some online streams in her Yohane persona.
As you do.
As you do. I mean, that's what all the kids are into these days. So she finishes that, and then she's like, oh God, I can't be doing this anymore.
She wants friends.
She wants friends. She wants to feel like she can't be herself anymore.
Which is sad.
She has to be normal. Tisk tisk.
Boo.
Meanwhile, the other 5, they're just chilling in their club room and looking at their ranking. And Hanamaru's like, what's a computer? Oh my gosh.
That was so weird. Like, you'd think that they would use computers, like, in school, or, like you said, she's sitting in front of one at the library.
The wiki literally has, like, continuity error. Hanamaru is surprised to see a working laptop for the first time, despite the fact that she stays in the library counter with a computer attached on it. Oh, boy. And this is also where, like, Riko's like, oh, the internet, it's a thing where you just watch cat videos.
Duh. I mean, she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. But they're trying to figure out how they can raise their rank, to get more popular, all that sort of stuff. And then they go practice on the roof. And then we get like a random kind of explanation about what the Little Mermaid is. For whatever reason.
For the best reason.
Well, I mean, for you, yes.
Yeah.
While all this is happening, Yoshiko is like spying on them, and Hanamaru like spots her and then goes to confront her, while Yoshiko is like hiding in like a cabinet or like a slidey storage space, whatever it was. Either way, she's hiding.
Yep.
And then she's basically worried that everyone thinks that she's a weirdo, that they're all talking behind her back, and Hanamaru's like, yeah, they don't really. They're just like, why isn't she coming to school? They're not thinking you're weird or anything. They're just like, did we do something to offend her? Did something happen? Is she sick? What's going on? So that calms Yoshiko down, and then she decides that she can start coming back to school frequently. And she also employs Hanamaru to be like, hey, if I start going weird again, just make sure I don't. Make me look normal. So after that, we get like the next day, and she's like walking to school, and she's like all like trying to be like normal and everything. She's like, oh, hello. Look at you. We could be friends. Yes.
I love it when she's like, hello, new best friends. I don't know if that's at this point or not, but it was really funny.
So she goes back to class, and then basically everyone's like, oh, wow, you're back. That's real cool. Have you been okay? Is everything fine? All that sort of stuff. And then like she's just trying to like, make friends and everything. And they're like, hey, what do you do for like hobbies and stuff? And she's like, "Oh, I don't really do hobbies." And she has this self monologue like, "Wait, I have to make sure I fit in with these people. I have to have hobbies and stuff." And she's like, "Oh, I do fortune telling." They're like, "Oh, wow, that's cool." And she's like, "Oh yeah, well, hang on, let me I'll do some fortune telling. Let me go get my black blanket with a magical circle on it. Get my cape out."
I love her. She's so funny.
So good. And all the while, like, Ruby and Hanamaru are like just chit chatting. Ruby's like, "Wait, are you supposed to be making sure she isn't doing this stuff?" Whoops.
Whoops.
So Yoshiko kind of gets drugged back to the club room, and she's real worried that she's made a fool of herself again. Now she's not gonna be able to come back to school again. Chika, on the other hand, is like, "Hey, why don't you become a school idol and we can use this persona? we'll piggyback off your momentum." So to go with our plan of trying to figure out a way to get more popular, they decide to all become fallen angels with Yoshiko. So they get new outfits.
Which Ruby has a different color outfit than everybody else. I always thought that was weird.
Ruby can't be in all black. She already had her
Okay.
goth phase in middle school with her uniform, so
Well, didn't Hanamura too?
yes. They go back to Chika's place to try on all the uniforms. Riko gets scared of Shiitake and like just tries to maneuver across the wall and banister over him.
She does like a bridge over him.
Yeah. It doesn't work. She falls.
She falls. Did they ever explain why she's scared of dogs?
She just doesn't like dogs.
So there's not a reason. She just doesn't like dogs.
Yeah, I think basically that's the reason. There may be an explanation later on, but I don't remember. But yeah, she just doesn't like dogs.
That's real upsetting.
So they do like a little mini PV of all of them in their fallen angel get up.
Fallen angels.
Which bumps up their popularity a bit. But then they incur the wrath of Daya, who's like, "What the f*** are you guys doing?"
She's like, "You can't make Ruby do this."
They're like, "Hey, but we're getting popular. Look, our popularity went up." But then they also realize that like it's going down because it was just like a little tiny boost in popularity, and it wasn't really like anything for them to ride momentum wise or anything like that. So they go back to the drawing board once again. And also Yoshiko's like, "Hey, probably shouldn't be doing this. I'll go try and be normal some other way." And then we get like more backstory on Yoshiko from Hanamaru, who like talks to them about like how she was like in middle school and all that. And then we get a scene of Yoshiko like trying to throw out all her like fallen angel stuff and all that jazz. And then after that, like the rest of them just show up and the fallen angel get up again. They're like, "Hey, you should come join us. Be a part of us." Except Yoshiko runs away. He's like, "No, I can't. I can't do that." But then they run her down and get her to be like, "Hey, yo, just be yourself, dude. Like that's cool. That's what you should be. Like we don't care if you have this weird persona or anything like that. Like just you be you and it'll be A-okay. A-okay." Which means we get the 6th member to join. Yay!
Yay!
And then also we get the tease at the very end of the episode where Daya is confronting Mari. She's like, "What do you mean about this email I got? What is this?" And
Which is really interesting. It's like, okay.
And Mari's like, it means exactly what it says.
Teehee.
Teehee. Ciao, Bella. And that's how we end the episode.
And then, like, when we were watching it, you were like, "Oh, that's coming up," and I'm like, "Bleh?"
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a big plot point that's gonna go throughout the rest of the series that I had forgotten about. I forgot it come up so early in the series, but yeah, that's a thing. I think we talk about that next episode. So yeah, they pretty much like lead off with that. So it's not like you have to wait around for a while to be like, "What was the email? what was in the email? What could it be? It's like, nah.
Well, you would have if it were week to week.
Well, true, but like they're not like waiting like multiple episodes to like eventually come back to that plot point.
That's good.
Which is good, yeah. Once again, no new songs this week. We're on a cold streak of no song stuff, but we're gonna get into that a little bit in the next couple of episodes. So yeah, we got Yoshiko. She is now the sixth member of Aqua. It's now 6EO.
Oh my god, I cannot believe.
And then also this wiki page says this episode also marks the debut of Riko's mother, who has like a southern accent for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
Howdy, y'all. So yeah, we have grown to 6, and to piggyback off of what was happening this episode, there's there's an idea they're going to do next time to try and get some popularity to boost their standing in the rankings, and that's what we're going to talk about next time when we talk about episode number 6, entitled "Let's Make a PV." Because that's a good way to get popularity. Be like, hey, hello, we're promoting ourselves. This is a video. Join us in our journey.
Which, I mean, I guess I understand it, but I also don't understand it. But I guess we'll talk about that next episode.
Okay, sure. We'll get to that next time. So yeah, that'll be what we'll talk about next week. But hey, hello. If you would like more from us, go to seasonlanimecheckup.com or sac.cool for past episodes of this and other podcasts like Season Anime Checkup and Season Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. And you can follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/animecheckup. So yeah, next time, episode 6, where we'll talk about episode 6.
Your 6EO?
Our 6EO. We're going to make a PV.
We are going to make a PV.
We're not, but they are. This is an audio show. Come on.
Nice.
It would be like a PA, a promotional audio.
We could make that.
We could. That's a lot of work.
It is.